It happened you downloaded a game on your phone and suddenly your whole day revolves around it. Waiting times, you play. Before sleep, you play. In the bathroom, don't deny it, I know you play there too. After hours and days of playing, you gradually start to feel bored of the game. Then you think, how did I waste an entire week on this game? If this ever happened to you, congratulations, that you were trapped in a Skinner box. Most video games today, especially mobile games, are designed around an idea called the Skinner box. The concept is to design these games in a way that tricks your brain and plants a craving for gameplay, so you keep coming back again and again and again. Let's learn about the Skinner box. In the 1930s, a man named Burrhus Skinner began studying how behavior could be implanted in a living being. Skinner designed a simple experiment. He took a pigeon and placed it inside a box. The box was empty except for a big button on one wall. If the pigeon pressed the button, a door opened and some food dropped. And that's it. That was the Skinner box. Skinner left the pigeon inside the box and began observing. At first, of course, the pigeon acted like any pigeon, behaving strangely, making odd sounds, and looking for a car to leave a gift on. After some time, the pigeon grew hungry and began exploring the box until it touched the button. The door opened, food dropped down, and it ate. But it was still hungry, so it explored again until it pressed the button a second time, and food appeared again. The pigeon isn't very smart, but it slowly began to realize something. Pressing the button means food. And little by little, a habit formed. If it's hungry, that was the experiment. Put a pigeon in a box, and when it gets hungry, it presses the button. A simple experiment, right? But what does it have to do with games? Wait, my friend, I'll tell you. Skinner repeated the experiment many times in different ways with different animals. Sometimes he rewarded the creature when it pressed the button, and sometimes he punished it if it didn't. He discovered several things. 1. Many living beings can form habits if given a small reward after a specific action. And yes, this applies to humans too. 2. If you give a reward every time after each action, the creature quickly gets full, bored, and stops. But if you reward it randomly and intermittently, sometimes it gets a reward, sometimes not. Or if you reward it on a fixed schedule, like every hour, the behavior increases dramatically. 3. Physical rewards like food or sleep are quickly satisfying, but rewards such as money, praise, or social status no one ever gets enough of. These findings sparked revolutions in many fields: social networks, marketing, and finally, video games. Many games today use random and scheduled reward systems to keep us coming back daily and playing for long periods. Here are some of the ways games use the Skinner box to make you addicted. The most famous system, and I bet all of you know it, is the level system. It's everywhere. The game locks you into levels. You start at a low level, then the game tempts you with attractive rewards at a higher one. You keep playing until you reach that level and get the reward. Do you think it ends there? No. The game tempts you again with bigger and better things at even higher levels, and so on. This mechanic is in most games today. And the reason it exists, because it works. It keeps you coming back. Another method is the points and betting system. Human brains love challenges and risks, so some games take advantage of this and make gambling a big part of the gameplay. To progress, you may have to bet some of your points. The higher the bet, the bigger the reward for the winner. In short, it's basically, I can win this time. That's what every gambler thinks. There are also many other mechanics games use to keep you hooked. Loot, praise, rankings, all to trap you inside the box. Of course, let me be clear, these systems are not necessarily bad by themselves. Sometimes they even make games more fun. But many developers exploit them to make players addicted, and that's in the developer's favor, especially with the direction I see new games going. Well, never mind. In the end, if you ever find yourself addicted to a game, ask yourself, am I playing because I'm enjoying it or because I'm just used to it? If it's the latter, then think carefully, my friend. I've decided to change the content of this channel. It used to focus on presenting scientific topics in a formal style, but now I'm making videos like this one. It would be great if you could tell me in the comments which you prefer and what improvements you'd like to see, and I'll do them. Please consider subscribing to the channel as a tiny bit of support.